This place probably looks familiar. Trendy restaurants, wide sidewalks, modern apartments, typical of dense urban areas. Yet something's off. It looks artificial. That's because it isn't in an actual downtown area. It's surrounded by urban sprawl. They're popping up all over the US, and many are being labeled as corporate towns on social media. But they're sometimes known by a more formal name: suburban retrofits, a solution to fix car-centric sprawl and the suburbs as a whole. But here's the question: why do so many of these places end up feeling like outdoor malls instead of actually reshaping the suburbs or offering a real alternative to downtown? Suburban retrofit is an idea popularized by Ellen Dunham Jones and June Williamson. It refers to reshaping suburban areas characterized by low density, car dependence, and aging infrastructure into more walkable, sustainable, and community-oriented places. A true suburban retrofit addresses things suburbs weren't designed to handle, like social equity, environmental resilience, and limited car dependence. Unfortunately, most developments labeled as such fall short of achieving their goal of transforming the suburbs. So what do these developments look like?
Right now, I'm in Austin, Texas at the Domain, which is cited as a suburban retrofit but fails to reach what it should.
It's not technically in a suburb, but the low-density development around it mirrors what you typically find in suburban areas. This development transformed what used to be sprawling offices into a massive mixed-use district featuring retail, offices, restaurants, apartments, hotels, and parks. It brought jobs, tax revenue, and new life into the city's outskirts. And on paper, it checks all the boxes of a net positive development.
Yet, visiting tells a different story.
Excessive parking lots dominate the edges and the interior, making it car-oriented in design. The nearby rail station isn't easy to access, and most shops and restaurants are the same chains you can get anywhere. People describe it as cold, corporate, and generic, lacking warmth and authenticity.
Most developments like the Domain, cited suburban retrofits, resemble malls more than towns and miss the mark on what a retrofit should be.
These are simulated urban environments. They may be prettier than the old strip mall, but they often fail to create genuine public space, build a true sense of place, or provide affordable and inclusive housing options. So, what should the ideal suburban retrofit look like? Let's reimagine the Domain so it's more in line with other successful retrofits, pulling from the book Retrofitting Suburbia to guide the redesign. First, let's transform the untouched original office buildings into spaces that boost community engagement and activities. One could be a library, the other could be a gym. Next, add townhomes. This creates a neighborhood feel and offers a unique housing type for the area. We can also create affordable housing, as equity has to be part of the picture. Right now, activity is scattered, so creating clear mixed-use corridors that connect to each other and nearby transit stops is better, so everything feels tied together. Apartments and offices can be strategically located around the district, considering circulation, sightlines, and proximity to mixed-use areas. Additionally, enhancing the visual appeal by redesigning the facades of the buildings makes them appealing and attractive. This will help build identity for the district. Lastly, we can incorporate parks, some even with community gardens, and plazas that are easily accessible to both the residents and visitors. These places will become natural gathering spots, helping to make the community come to life. These are just a handful of ideas, and a good retrofit is certainly not limited to these suggestions alone. But together, they start to transform the feel from corporate to authentic community.
We need suburbs that truly transform how we live, and we can't do that by building more outdoor malls. Demand better design, hold developers and planners to a higher standard, so we can bring back neighborhoods where people connect and thrive.